Hi. In the previous tutorial when we talked about showing the students, we finally succeeded to show this information in a component-based structure like this, okay? So we are repeating the product many times, as many as there are students. Great. Now, I'm really interested in adding an image to the students, okay? If we go back to the code, I don't know why it was closed. Weird. I haven't closed this. Okay. This is weird. Okay, so if we go back to the code and we remember that we decided to centralize all the visuals development inside a specific product element, you will see that I added an image component just like any other image HTML component, and I also told him to use the information in the field image URL that I have to receive from the element element. Okay, this field has to be defined here, but because I don't have any thing here, I will have to add a URL in this position so it shows the information in the web page. Okay, and because I'm using it here, I'm using the height, I'm using the name, and I'm using the image URL to add an image here, as you can see, and defining its source, which you can add as a HTTP file, a URL. So just to make the test, we will go to Google Images, and we're gonna go there in Images, and I don't know, let's try. So if we add this image here, I can copy the address automatically. Let's copy the image address, and I can immediately put it here because automatically it will use this address to show it here, as you can see, under Yoni. Okay, the resizing and the restructuring, I'm not going to do it in this tutorial. You can do the styling your own way. Okay, so this is one way of doing it. We put in a text with the URL and it works. Another way of doing it is uploading to the storage side images and then adding in here. Okay, so if I go to first to search for another picture, let's say this one here, well, it's something smaller, like this one. Let's do this one. Okay, so if I download this, the image itself, I will download it to my computer. Yes, in the download section, and then I go here and I can always upload an image, my image, yes, in the storage section of the of my Firestore or Firebase of my Firebase service. Okay, you can always create your own folders and subfolders. I already created them, and inside the student section I will upload a file, precisely the one I just downloaded, if I can find it. I think it's this one here. And if I do this, it will upload the image here. Now, if I press on the image, I can see its properties, and the most important element you have to use is the one here. Sorry. Okay, here. You just press on the download URL and we copy it. Okay, if you press your mouse, it will copy the URL. That's the URL you have to use because that's the public URL. If I copy and paste it here, it will show me the image. Now it will be the same as I'm going to use in the database. I will use the public URL to assign that image here. I will add the image URL field, and I will define its link. And eventually, if I go back here, now I'm going to see one near the other, the logo of the university. And that's how it has to be really done. You have to work it using this method. You can either add in the field, you can put the URL, or you can upload an image and use the URL you get from your storage section if you have your own images and you don't want to use a public image. Now, the final step is having, like, giving the option to upload a file from the code from your web page. We'll do it in a future tutorial, not in this one right now.